kill Americans who haven't done anything. So I'm not giving up. I hope y'all aren't giving up. Everybody needs to speak out. Like, it's time for that. If everybody speaks out, this will end sooner. I started a blog and I didn't put my name on it, so you can go to, I forgot where I went to make the blog, but you can you can do an anonymous blog. Take those blog posts, do an anonymous blog, speak out, because they're not going to stop. These people are not going to stop. They're not going to be able to be talked to or anything like that. There are going to have to be laws, and they're going to have to be good citizens watching them to make sure they don't murder. Like, these people are not going to be able, there's no discourse or rationality or reasonableness with them. So we have to do it. We have to stop them. We have to stop them, because they're in a place where they're spitting on God. They think they are God, and they're eviscerating people and doing satanic ritual all the time. It's just that they can do this their whole life. I don't know what's wrong with the structure of their brain, or what's wrong with them, what they were indoctrinated into. I just want to stop it. I don't care. I don't care what is going on with these people. They're very stupid. They're stupid, but they think because they have like this good technology that they're brilliant. And it's theirs. So we got to stop them, because they're not gonna stop on their own. They're not. Like, I've learned a lot about these people and how they work. They don't care about life. They don't care about us at all. They don't care about their own families. They don't care about the people that get to help them to do this stuff. These people, they'll use, and then it doesn't matter if they get in trouble or their lives stink after that. They'll use them, abuse them, and throw them away. And these people, they're just the most evil thing that I've ever known in my life. And I am getting hit hard right now, so I'm emotional about it. But that's how it is. That's how I feel about it right now. So, I'm going to be working on things in here. It definitely is, like, when I'm out and about, it doesn't seem like it's hurting me as much when I get in here. It's just like I hear the EHF, I get the burning along the back of my neck. But I think that what that is that's protocol. These people want you to cause trouble with your neighbors. They want you to be like, it's them, it's people next to you. So this guy's trying to do that. Like, when I go out and I'm going to the office or I'm driving out, he turns it down. And then when I get in here, he turns it up, because he wants me to be paranoid and think that people around me are actually, have these weapons. And really what I think is they haven't had enough time. They haven't had enough time to move in a bunch of weapons. But I think they're going to probably work on it, because so much money is being spent on all this crap. Not because I'm special or anything, it's just because they're using me. Like, I'm a lump of flesh that they're satanically sitting around in a group with this, with the radar stuff and the remote directed energy weapons, and then everybody's getting money who doesn't give a fuck about people in society, and it's funneling money into, maybe the police departments, and even some good policemen are, seeing this money come in. It doesn't, like, we don't matter to them. They pick people who it's like are just normal. I think they actually pick, like, my theory is they pick people who are actually less dangerous than the regular person, because they don't want a risk. They don't want somebody who's violent, who's going to go up and, try and do something to them. So they pick real nice people. They pick spiritual people. They can just sit there and eviscerate them all day and pass around the money and get money and spend all the money for our state and our federal, our federal funds. Got to be stopped. Like, there's no choice. And I mean, and as I've been speaking on these videos, I'm like, this is crazy. These people are attacking young women in their homes, and now I live with a young woman who they are attacking and trying to ruin her life. Like a 21-year-old girl, and she's not ready to deal with this, and I was not ready for her to deal with this. I never thought they would even keep the surveillance going, much less actually hit her. I was supposed to just be at my house. She comes in as a temporary roommate, and if anything happened, she could get on out of there. She could be like, I don't like the vibes here, or I'm, not feeling good, and get out of the house. And now it's turned into a 6-month lease where it's like, I don't know what these people, I don't know what they're going to do. They're attacking her. Like, she'll have pains, like headaches, like and stuff in her eye. And she'll be like, "Oh, I've just got these new sinus headaches." And then her and my other friend talked about it, and they know, they're like, we're being hit with something. So they're hitting everybody who's in the group. I mean, they're just like, just my whole group of people. They're just killing them all. I mean, so it's like an automatic, it's an automatic proof that it's happening, and then it's an automatic proof that they're not picking people carefully that are dangerous or terrorists. They're just picking people who are convenient. These people are around me. They're going to be surveilled because they're around me, and they're convenient. They're convenient to hit with weapons, and these people are just looking to hit anybody with these weapons. They're just looking to eviscerate and murder families that are close to them. Their neighbors are convenient targets. So it takes what Jesus Christ talked about, love your neighbor as yourself, and it just turns it on its head, and it says, well, your neighbor's convenient, and you can murder them and lie about them. It's such Satanism that it's just it's unbelievably palpable, the evil involved in this program, involved in what it does to people. I think they're huge delusional justifications of some of these people with the microwave weapons, where there are certain people who do understand that it's satanic ritual and they get off on it and they know they're terrorists, but there are certain citizens who really do think they're bringing about order, or like, maybe keeping a bad person at bay or something. They think they're fighting, for a noble society or something. So there's this caverns, just like the biggest cavern you could think of, the biggest hole, like of a delusion that fits into this program. Delusional. It can turn people who actually do want to do good for society into delusional satanic ritual murderers, and they won't even know it. And if they don't know it, I don't have any respect for them anyway. If you don't research things and you don't know killing a human being and killing them in their sleep is wrong, no matter what kind of technology you have, then you don't have my respect. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care about these people. Like, I will say things, I will say very negative things to my attackers who are remotely hitting me, and I don't care. They're terrorists, they're Satan worshipers, they're evil. Like, they're evil, and I don't care. And they say the same thing. They're like, it doesn't matter. What my attackers, if y'all can parallel this with y'all's experience, what the main thing this guy, and he's already there, my main attacker's already there where nothing matters. Nothing in life matters. Nothing matters. He just wants to kill people. He wants to do bad stuff and see people hurting. But when he talks to people who are kind of not on the fence but totally against this, he says it doesn't even matter anymore. Nothing matters anymore. We can just do whatever we want to this guy. So that's what these people, that's what I see them trying to get everybody else to. A lot of them are already there. They're already at nothing matters in life. They can kill anybody they want. It doesn't matter. They have power, and that's all they need. But that's what they're trying to get normal people in this to be like, oh, see, this person's crazy. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. That's their most important goal in I guess, slamming us down and just, killing us in our sleep, to make sure that they let everybody know that nothing matters. Look at this. Look, this person's doing something private. They're crazy. Just y'all know. Y'all know the negativity of this program. I'm a little bit overwhelmed right now because I am getting hit harder. In some respects, like, it's not as much power to it, but it's not buffering out because my plates aren't right by his weapons. My theory, which I'm pretty sure is 100% true, is that if you put some of these plates with scalar waves and the Schumann resonance and solfeggio waves right next to a weapon that's producing, like the weapon's producing an electromagnetic frequency, that means it's unstable. And I think I've said this a bunch of times. So you're putting a plate by that, and it's taking that unstable, it's trying to make that energy. That weapon's trying to make that energy. So it's unstable, and it's easier to buffer it out. But then if you're like, he's hitting me remote from the other side of the city. So what he's shooting down at me is very focused, and it's very stable because it's already out of the weapon and it's coming down on me across town. So it's harder for my plates and my plugs to dissipate it, even though it does. They are working, but it's just not as good as having it right by his weapons when he's shooting them at me. maybe they will, move his arsenal over here. Get these people move out, and then have paramilitary satanic ritual organization, move in on both sides. Then my plates would work better, being right near their weapons. So either way, if he stays there, it's kind of what is it? What's six one way, half a dozen the other. It really is at that point now, because whatever he does, I'm going to figure it out, and I'm going to turn it against him. Like, I don't like these people at all. If y'all can tell, I am a Christian. I do love Jesus Christ and God, but I'm not. At the beginning, I was a little bit more peaceful. My friends, they have a different perspective of it because they haven't been hit as long as me. So they've said some things about me and living in fear and stuff like this. And I think I've gotten a lot of comments, but I want to explain this. I'm not making these videos as some kind of cry for help. Like, I'm not crying out for help for myself. I'm not living in fear, and I'm like, when I go out and get the vehicular stalking on tape, like, that's not me being fearful, because I've gotten some comments that's like, stop living in fear, man. You're looking at all this stuff, you're letting it get to you. I'm collecting evidence. Like, I'm not sitting here like, oh man, I'm, trying to reach out because, like, I'm really scared of what's happening to me. Which, I mean, it is kind of scary. It's violence, but this is just documenting it. So I'm not sitting there and letting it get to me. These videos are for a specific purpose, and I know a lot of y'all understand that. Some people just don't they think that I'm just freaking out and I'm making these videos and I'm like, I'm scared and look at this and look at this and look at this. I am collecting evidence, because that's the only way that we're going to get these people. We're going to have to give our personal testimonies. We're going to have to get evidence on them, like stalking and doing the weird vehicular stuff. We're going to have to get evidence, which I'm going to get some bird listening stuff, and then collect audio of people, if something looks like it's happening next to me. I think there's a very good chance of that. Like, pretty much it's going to happen, because it's gone so far for so many years. The lies have built up. The money, this guy can just throw money at it. It's a program like that. And it's a townhome, but it's basically apartments where there's people here, there's people around me, there's people, they may have people that are kind of far away right now, maybe hit me with microwave weapons, and then they're going to try and get people in closer to go ahead and murder me, because that's their main goal. Like on the V2K, it's like, we need to kill this guy, we need to put him away. They want to damage my brain, they want to get me into a mental institution. They're not like just trying to experiment or mess around or hold me, till a police officer can get to me. They're trying to murder me with satanic ritual. And it's electromagnetic frequencies, directed energy weapons, but it's done in a way where they're shooting them at your body when you're asleep, and it's cutting into your body. It's like burning your flesh and your muscles and your nerves, and it really hurts, and it actually damages your body. So I consider it satanic ritual. The people who are my attackers use that against me. They're like, oh, he thinks we're Satanists, we got to murder him more. So it's all just absurdity. Like, this terrorism is absurd. It's all absurd. And terrorism in all forms is absurd. So we got to get used to this. We got to get used to these people being really absurd, because they're terrorists. They're zealots. Like, they don't even believe anything that's going to change the world in a good way. They just want to kill people. They just want to have that power for no reason. Just for their own reasons and money and getting stuff. So I'm sorry, this was kind of an angry video. Just wanted to tell y'all what's going on. Hopefully there's just some, maybe coincidence about people moving or whatever, and that's cool. No big deal. I'm hoping it's that, because I have nice neighbors right now. They're really nice people. I've talked to them, but I'm just gonna kind of see. I'm just gonna have to wait and see, because I'm not sure. I just know that deceit is the name of the game. Deceit is the name of the game with these people, and that's all you can count on. That's really all you can count on, is that deceit and them trying to trick you or make you think something's happening when it's really something else is a very, very, that's the name of the game here. All right, I'm going to show